Tom.
Hello, everybody! Tom Fawkes here, back to more of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In the last episode, we made it here to... What's this place called again? Zoslim. And in this episode, boink. Pork. Oh, you and your reflective nature, my friend. You know what? I made a vow that last time that I was gonna kill you with the sandwich eating sword of sandwich eating. He was reflecting Soul Trap back at me. Oh, which means he can also reverse. He'd be able to reverse a lot of things onto me there. Oh, you summoned a friend. This makes me think of, what was it? Mulan. Oh, Yao, you've made a friend. After she punches him in the back of the head. It's a good thing right there. What do you got here? Weak old blood. Paired up with a hound and shambles of equal fighting capacity. However, I've recently drained the hound of its zombie blood. Replaced with the blood extracted from a Breton corpse, which had lain for a week rotting in the hot sun. When I returned, having let it acclimate to its new supply of vital fluid, I expect the hound will perform with much less efficiency than normal. Project Hound's Blood, Day 7. Day 1, observations. My theory stated before the trial is thus. Blending the most recent concoction of hound blood with that of a headless zombie will result in the beast with greater fury and resistance to pain. Test 1, subject has the current concoction, and subject 2 has the new mixture. Subject 1 lasted approximately 1 minute before expiring, having done average amount of injury to subject 2. Subject 2 seemed to not have noticed most of its injuries it received. Battle 2. After a drawn-out combat, Subject 1 killed Subject 2, but suffered near-fatal wounds. Subject 2 fought to the bitter end with the same energy it started with. Battle 3. Subject 1 went out very quickly. Battle 4. Subject 1 lasted less than a minute. Subject 2 took little injury. Test 2. Subject A and B both have standard blood. Subject C and B both have new blood. Battle 1. A versus B. Lasted just over a minute. Both hounds suffered grievous injuries and somewhat bothered by their wounds. Battle 2. A versus B. Nearly identical results. Battle C versus D lasted over 2 minutes. Both hounds suffering grievous injuries. Neither seemed very winded or bothered by their wounds. Battle 4, C versus D, lasted under a minute. Both suffering grievous injury. Neither seemed to be very bothered by their wounds. Seems my original theory was correct. In future trials, I will try watering down the headless zombie blood before adding it to the mixture to gain some insight on the actual potency of the blood itself and determine how much of additional effect is coming from its combination with the existing ingredients. Uh-oh. Shambles versus Zombie Dog! That is a much taller skin hound than I'm used to seeing. Oh, and if you bet on the Shambles, then ladies and gentlemen, you have just won a lot of money, I think, because the way I was seeing it was that the Shambles was going to, lose. A lot of alchemy supplies here. Oh, for God's sake. No. Stay down. You failure of an experiment. Oh my goodness. What that? I was not expecting a grand soul out of that one. Unless that was from something earlier. Potion of healing. Void essence. Void essence, void essence. I see void essence and my first thought is like, wow, World of Warcraft in the Blood Elf starting area. Wow. What is up here? Well, the game has directed me this way, so it's probably not the correct, or it probably is the correct way. Which I do not want quite yet. Metal door? Metal door. Reptilian appetite conditioning. I've raised these bollywogs and scale on together from hatchling to adult. I inflicted great pain on them when they were aggressive towards each other, and reward them when they showed aggression towards others. They have since acquired a most familial bond, normally expressed in warm-blooded creatures. See previous experiment logs for details. Last month, I have been starving them in separate cages, allowing them to occasionally eat but only tiny amounts of reptilian flesh. I procured a fatty Breton of previously luxurious lifestyle. There's not an ounce of muscle on him. He should be the most tempting snack indeed. We shall see. I shall return soon to run the experiment. There's still some time left to starve the reptiles until they are the most desperate. Yep, there's the Breton. And, they attacking each other? The Bollywogs are attacking each other. The Scalons seem to be a little, worse for wear. Making baby alligator noises out there. Lizard versus lizard. And, not a lot really came from that. My athletics has increased. Woo! Alright. Well, now that I've experienced these horrifying experiments, I think it's time we move on. Up, there's another one. Hello, friend. And goodbye! Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Merely wished for that to happen. There we are. How are we doing on this? I'll get the cudgel back up and running. I don't use it that much. I should probably switch the roles of the sword and the cudgel. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. You see? Oh, whoops. There we go. I do want to check out what's over here. The corpse pit. Something tells me I'm going to be coming from here. Oh, there are the corpses. Test subject, you have nothing on you. I suppose you were stripped of everything. 3 amber? Lordy Lou, that's a lot of arrows. Is there anything in here I should be worried about? Jeez, there's a lot of corpses in here. Staff of corrosion. Might as well. Summon Lich! Hello. Okay, oh, yeah, stop. Stop, no. We're not doing this. Hang on. Oh, hold on, I don't have enough charge. There we go. Did I restore the proper thing? I did. I don't seem to be gaining healing from it, though. Which I'm concerned about, as that is what this thing do. Do I have some sort of horrid disease? Stunted Magicka, okay. Fortify, resist, spell... No? Huh, I wonder why my sword is not doing its job. I believe this area is very small. Yep, alright, no reason to be here. I had to check, though. We press on. The Sanctum of Vivisection. All right, well that bodes well. And they're not dying. They're at a rock concert. They're screaming with delight and excite. What's in these cages? In one cage, in both cages. Oh my god, in their grace! Come on, do a high kick! Not a jumping punch, come on, high kick! It's pivot step, high kick, ball! There we go! Nope, that's not a high kick! Lean back, damn it! My god! You two are never gonna make it to Broadway! You're never even gonna make it to Off-Broadway! Not until I see a high kick! I can't even see the other one! Oh my goodness. There we go! Contestant 1, you get the role. Finally showing that you can do a high kick. Good lord. Is it really that hard? Pivot step, high kick ball. Is that really so hard? Okay, we'll go there later. This one's looking up. This one's looking down. This one's looking up. This one's looking down. These two are looking around, but this one's looking up and this one's looking down. Anyway, I sang my praises. I do wish to explore more before I come across the agony. Oh, that looks familiar. Actually, there's a lot more to this place than meets the eye. This appears to be some kind of exit. Yep, to the realm of Sheogorath. Requires a key. But whose key am I taking here? Wait, I remember her. Well, good time for some blood. It's a good day for blood in the morning. I guess she doesn't mind sleeping next to corpses. Sleeping on next to corpses. Sleeping on next to corpses. Experiment. Are any of you gonna get up? You look like you're gonna get up. You didn't get up. Sleeping on next to corpses. Sleeping on next to corpses. Oh yes! Sleeping on next to corpses. Had a skinhound in a cage fed it a skull. Good lord. Good lord, madam, you are sick! The Shivering Bestiary. Written by that woman who I found all that stuff for. Cupboard, red finery. I wonder if I can get a lovely dress for Krug. Ah. A temple to the Lord Sheogorath. Alright, well I guess I got no choice now. Had to explore, need to explore, had to explore, got to explore.
Let's see how much of this you can take before dying. Don't worry. If you die, I will bring you back to life. We have much left to accomplish.
May I talk to you for a moment?
You! I remember you. You're the adventurer who slew my gatekeeper, are you not?
No, that wasn't Krug. No, you are mistaken.
Am I really? I think not. Be that as it may, on what authority do you disturb my work?
We gotta make another one! By the authority of your Lord Sheogorath.
I see. Sheogorath is too important to come on his own account. He sends his mortal lackey. Well then, I trust my servants didn't give you too hard a time getting in here? What is it Sheogorath's lackey requires of me?
A new gatekeeper. My lord, a new gatekeeper is required, milady.
Ah, your tone is more in line with my station. Please continue.
Will you lend us your powerful magic?
Yes, powerful magic indeed. It is proper that you bid me kindly, lest I show you the meaning of pain and suffering.
Okay, whatever.
Alas, I am still distraught over the destruction of my sweet child. I cannot return to his womb. You must do this. You will travel to the gardens of flesh and bone. There you will gather mystical components needed for the ceremony. Go fetch me blood liqueur, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and essence of breath.
Jesus, okay.
And take this key. It will allow entry into the gardens and give you direct access to my sanctum.
Okay. Victims?
Oh, you mean my research subjects? Don't trouble yourself with their fates. They're volunteers of one sort and another. Besides, they are furthering important research into the nature of pain and suffering, of life and death.
Well, if you say so.
Don't be concerned. I always return the worthy ones to life. Besides, Lord Sheogorath has sanctioned my studies and my methods. Any loyal servant of the Mad God would respect his decision in this matter.
I see your point. Continue.
I'm glad you are reasonable and open-minded. Perhaps Sheogorath's faith in you isn't misplaced after all. Now let's not speak of this again.
Okay.
Away with you, dog, and fetch me those components.
What if I do this?
Please, stop. Does this hurt more or less?
One of these buttons must open the...
Oh, he's alive again. Oh!
How does this...
I don't think you're getting that one back.
Please indicate on a scale of 1...
Experiment log, day 12. Day 12 observations and summary conclusions. Day 12, removing an arm from a young wood elf female made her fight all the harder for her life, despite clearly being outmatched. Previous battles, she fought much less bravely and to lesser effect. She lasted a full minute against most of my angry hounds before her throat was ripped out and I had to revive her. However, removing just the feet of the middle-aged Nord male made him despondent and without any will to defend himself, even against a lesser foe. So pitiful was the look on his face of his corpse that I decided to leave him be rather than resurrect him. After so many years of scientific study, I still cannot abide apathy. I'm sure that my aversion to pity has colored my findings, as I only make use of the strong-willed test subjects. Though I suppose flawed as my research may be, it is still more revealing and faithful than any other has done before me. Summary conclusions. After studying the various combats between the test subjects in this project, I've concluded that much as the pain threshold is inconsistent within given species, so too is the effect of dismemberment. Whether beast or man, the removal of a limb, be it functional as a hand or peripheral as a tail, has varying effects on the subject, having to do more with individual temperament than any biological or cultural endowment. Whatever the particular effect, it is substantial. Whether it enhances a subject's tendency toward aggressiveness or passivity, or swings them to the other extreme, removing a limb has a profound effect on behavior. After reviewing my notes, I will attempt to catalog all the similarities and differences between the subjects and the responses. I may be able to offer Lord Sheogorath a guidebook detailing how to craft a better kingdom by removing various appendages from the bodies of its people.
10, how much pain you are feeling at this moment?
10! Oh, man. This lady's, I mean, this lady belongs in the Shivering Isles. That much is clear. I wish to speak, not to you. I guess she was in here? No, she wasn't. Where was she? There was here you are. Talk. Hi, Nanette.
No way. I'm never talking to you ever again. After she found out what I told you, she... You have no idea what pain is until she... Just leave me alone. Go away.
You should probably run.
I'm going to sleep forever. Well, maybe I should have just done the bones one. Probably would have spared her. I'm pretty sure the guy who was looking for the bone arrows is probably long dead. Alright.
Climbing up the cliff, climbing up the cliff, climbing up the cliff to get to the garden. Wherever that may be.
Wherever. Oh, it's in the Gates of Madness.
Wherever that may be is for you and or me.
Still haven't found that last flawless pearl. But we shall see. How'd they do on clearing this place out, by the way? We still got a lot of crystals here. Pass wall may never be the same. Oh! Oof. Oh, my acrobatics increased. Ow. Ow! Ow! Owie! 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 Ooh! 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 Owie! 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 Oh wee! You know what? The Shivering Isles would probably be where Peggy is from, if you've ever seen the playthrough of Amazing Island by Stephen George. Plenty of statues here. I believe I've been here before. Yes, this does look familiar. I think this is where I don't know. I can't remember exactly where and how I've been here. But plenty of items await me inside. And hopefully my sword will actually work in here, as opposed to the thing it did outside and did not work. Come on, the mason again? Ooh, okay, you took some damage. Alright, yes, let us revive that. Was there an urn back here? Nope. I would be looking for urns in earnest. I also wish to explore pretty much everywhere you can find in this place. And there's an exit to somewhere horrible. I don't know what you were praying for, dog. But your prayers have been answered. You were praying to the looking up god. The god of looking up. What is this area I can actually go into if it's... it's a dead end. This, however, seems to yield a more promising result. Don't forget to tickle the flagellum. Oh, what could possibly be in here? Thorn hooks. I hear skeletons. Jump and slay. Ooh! Whoa. You know, you're not very good at that. You know, the lack of a muscular structure really is gonna kind of take the wind out of your sails here. What did you have? A dwarven battle axe. No wonder you were doing no damage. I thought it was ebony initially. But I guess not. Can't go that way quite yet. Woo! Remember not to touch that. It's natural looking, but ever so deadly. The deadliest you've ever seen. Ah. Very good. There are places down here that can be explored. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast. All right, let's fill her up. They don't even have the good area. Can I get a refill? Who was shooting at me? Was it you? Birdo! Birdo? You look like Birdo. That's why I referred to you as Birdo. I guess not. The Corpseatorium. Oops. Oh, Skinhound. Whoa. Ow, what a waste of a cast. Oh boy. Hello. Oh. Absorb that, fiend. If I had a better means to regain magicka, then I think a good combination would be a dagger that's just weakness to magicka stacks, followed by just any of my destruction spells, or summoning something that casts like an Atronach. Which, by the way, I'm thinking I'm gonna switch over to... Well, hold on, now I've got two different names for them. Because Golden Saint was referring to as Hot Scampy. Maybe that'll be Angelic Scampy, and the Fire Atronach will be, Yeah, Angelic Scampy, and then this could be Hot Scampy. Let's test out Hot Scampy. I am, however, gonna switch to the bow. Okay, very clearly seen. Okay, Hot Scampy didn't last very long. Alright, this is going nowhere. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, ooh. Come now. Hit me with thine best shot. Ah, damn you and your high kicks. Step ball, pivot ball. My perfect madness arrows return to me, I see. At any rate, at any rate, it's a very fun. It is very fun indeed. Let's keep this on us, shall we? What are you guys thinking? Hot Scampy or Tall Scampy? I'm personally a fan of Hot Scampy. The champion has been seated! And now it's dead! Alright, it looks like we gotta go up in this direction. Whatever's up in here, we need it. Oh, it's down there. Call it a stump with a merely a potion of sorcery. Ma! Alright. I have gotten the dermis membrane. AKA stuff that feels like skin but is indeed a plant. Oh, hi, skin dog. Oh, hi, skin dog. I've been using this Wizard Fury spell forever, man. I wonder if it's time I got a new one. Just load up on everything I can do with that and just let it fly, you dig? Where was this? I suppose I could head back up there because there was a path that I didn't take back up that way. So let's check it out. There might be some, dare I say, nothing we can do because there's no way I can go that way. Okay. We must head through here and fight the skin dog. Whoops. Glad to see you've effectively done nothing. Oh boy. Oh my goodness gracious! Alright, well hold on. There we are. I keep using the wrong spell! Why do I keep using the wrong spell? He absorbed my health instead! Take that, you! I think it's the first time any of them have actually done that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I like Tall Scampy better. I was leaning toward Hot Scampy, but Tall Scampy just... There's something about Tall Scampy. Sorry, Hot Scampy. Is this me? Oh, it's not a dead end. I was like, is this merely a dead end? And it wasn't! Anything interesting over here in terms of treasures? Because as an explorer, I simply love treasures. I'm actually like just running over to Twitter right now. Just to, oh, am I trapped down here? Mayhaps I need to go an alternate direction. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be finding out what's in there until I get back to a different way. Curses. I probably could have made it back through there, honestly. But no. I choose the way of the moron. I'm just checking Twitter real quick to see if anyone's like, Tom, you went live. And nobody has. Because like I said, I've been recording these new episodes on, oh God!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, never mind, I had enough charge for it. There we go, soul captured. Soul captured! Yeah, change the counter from how many days it's been since Tom sang the Card Captors theme song to 0. Whoa. A bone sculpture. Aha! A chest! Anything? Something, please! God damn it! I'm never gonna find these oddities! Oh wait, I need to harvest from this. Yes, the osseous marrow! I could have just left there and not have taken it at all. I'm certain my quest marker was showing me the way to that, and I just ignored it. Right. Anyway, we got this door here. Alright, so the cavern is breathing. Not sure how much I like that, but next time on the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, I guess we're gonna go through the lungs of whatever this thing is, because apparently it's alive, and see if we can't get the other 2 ingredients and hopefully go back and grab that thing that I might have missed later on in the path. See you all then, later!